Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today in awe, and I mean that with all sincerity. 16 years ago, I had the awesome responsibility to come and represent House District 34 in the State House of Representatives. I came that day in awe as well. We all have said and we all know that we serve a higher being and a higher calling. I was reminded of that 8 years ago when I thought it was my time to move across this building, but it wasn't. And I've been truly blessed over the last 8 years to be home with my wonderful family who has joined me here today. I'll first introduce in the balcony my mother-in-law, Kathy Bigham. She's my sister-in-law, more like my sister, Amy Falkenberry. I also stand before you scared to death today because I have my 3 children over here who I don't think have sat so quiet or still for any length of time like they have today. Let me introduce them. My oldest son is Hudson. He's in the 6th grade. Layton is in the 4th grade. And Wells is 5, due a nap now at any point. Holding Wells is my wife, Kelly. Many of you met Kelly. The day after my runoff election in June of this year, she reminded me she had been in the Senate long before I ever was. And so we laugh about that. Kelly worked for Senator Bob Waldrop from Anderson when I served in the House. He felt it necessary one day at the State Farm barbecue out on the grounds to introduce Kelly and I. Right at the time, I had a mouthful of barbecue and tie flipped over my shoulder. I'll fast forward a little bit for you. 2 months later, I asked her to marry me. 6 months later, we got married, and here we are 14 years later today. So my wife, Kelly, who did a fine job serving Senator Waldrop, I hope I can only do as well. I've been very blessed in my life. There's absolutely no doubt about that. When I was a senior at Wofford, I was fortunate to win the President's Scholarship. Some of you may have heard of that. That is the opportunity to travel through the developing countries of our world for up to a year. And so I got to travel to places like Thailand and China and Laos and Vietnam, Africa, South America. I met so many people during that experience. The rule of that trip was you could only take a backpack with you. So you can imagine traveling for a year, you pick up shoes along the way, you wash your clothes in rivers as you go. I feel again today like I'm here with a backpack. I'm a simple person. I don't come here with any agenda. I'm honored to be here on behalf of the people of Spartanburg and Greenville County. And my colleagues before have said that there's a lot that we can accomplish together. I think that's so true. I think from my experience, what people wanted to see out of this body was let's move the ball forward. My goal when I served in the House each day was whenever that time would end, let's leave this place, let's leave this state a little better than we found it. That'll be my goal. That'll be my mission as I come into this Senate to work with each of you on a daily basis. I look forward to that opportunity. I look forward to getting to know all of you better. And it's going to be an honor to work with you. If you ever have any questions, I'll be back on that back row, I feel certain. And you're welcome to stop by at any time. Thank you very much.